has been to the community for providing pediatric care?
Yeah, Baptist Children's Hospital was basically the first pediatric center in the whole North Central area. For the last 25 years, it's been the only pediatric ER. So it provides a first step for many families around these communities and northern communities where they can find rapid pediatric specialized services to take care of their children. And that ER has been open continuously, served by pediatric specialized in emergency medicine physician that will be your first approach and your first help for any sort of problem with your children.
And why is that important to have that here at North Central Baptist?
Over the last few years, of course, the city has grown a lot, and now things seem to be closer. But this was a fairly distant area, and the next pediatric centers were in downtown. All these communities from the north of San Antonio didn't have a place to take their children when they were sick, acutely ill, and had a small accident or required admission to the hospital. And we were here. We were the hospital that was supporting that community, allowing these kids to be staying within the community and not having to travel farther, and solve primary issues right here, and provide initial attention right here, and sometimes even hospitalization and specialized treatment.
Okay, and talk about the care itself, how it's delivered. What's good about it?
We are not necessarily a all-service pediatric hospital. We specialize in some things, and we provide more community critical care services and specialty services for that community. In that aspect, most of the kids that get sick around us and are brought to our services can stay within the community, can be treated to the final care here. And if some of them require very high specialization, things that we don't have in-house, we can always establish those contacts and transfer them to those hospitals.
Would you say that patients and families appreciate the compassion, the dedication, the commitment to providing high quality care? I guess you could talk about staff at this point and physician special, experience, talent.
Sure. When the families come to our center, they're going to find staff that specialize in the treatment of children and the care of children. And there's a different manner, a different way to approach families when they have children. Of course, everybody who is sick requires attention and care and concern, but a kid is something special, and you need staff, nurses, artists, everybody involved to have that sensitivity to actually be able to care of these children, minimize the stress, minimize the pain, minimize the distress for the family, minimize the displacement between different centers. And that's what we try to do here, maintain those families within our area, provide compassionate and also as nice as possible care for children, considering the circumstances, diminishing all these stressors and having them have the less traumatic experience while they are in the hospital.